If you're considering collaborating with another rapper, pump the brakes for just a moment. I got a few tips that I want to share with you that's going to help prevent you from wasting time, being in uncomfortable situations, and help ensure that that whole collaborative process is just more enjoyable for the both of you. So regardless if you're approaching another rapper or they are approaching you for collaboration, keep this in mind. Let's go ahead and get one thing out of the way up front. Every rapper is not on the same level when it comes to skills or just overall seriousness about their craft of being a rapper. Some rappers are just doing it on the side in their free time and it's just for fun. Maybe they share some of the stuff with family and friends. And you have other rappers that are grinding their butts off every single day trying to push this thing to the limit. And when it comes to rappers, there's two main types of rappers, and it's important for you to identify which one that you are. You're either a hobby rapper or you are a professional rapper. And identifying which one you are isn't 100% contingent upon where you're currently at, but more so what your goal is and where you're trying to go with your rapping. And pretty much every single one of us all start off as a hobbyist. We're just trying to, first of all, see if we can do it, if it's something that we enjoy, and then eventually a small percentage of us will actually really strive to make a career out of this, which makes us a professional rapper. All professional means is that you get paid to do it. So if someone literally paid you $1 to rap a verse, that means technically you are a professional rapper. And if you're not really sure where you fit in right now, here's a few things that can help identify where you may be at. Hobby rappers typically are just rapping for fun, and they may share their raps with their family and their friends. And they're not really necessarily trying to make an income off of their music. And they're not necessarily trying to invest a lot of money into their music either. And this is something they're just doing on the side in their spare time, just for fun. So they're not really investing a lot of time into it either. And they may not be really that hungry to learn a lot more about growing in their craft. And just to be clear, you can be very serious about rapping and just be a hobbyist. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Now, a career rapper or a professional rapper takes their music serious and aims for perfection. They strive to build a legitimate fan base. They want to earn a living with their music eventually. They're willing to invest money into their music, and they make sacrifices and invest plenty of time into their music as well. And they are also students, they value education, and they're always hungry to grow in their craft. And again, one is not better than the other. There's nothing wrong with being just a hobbyist or being a professional, but it's important to understand the difference. That way you understand a little bit more of who you are and also who you are dealing with when you're talking about collaborating with another rapper. Now here's the bottom line. Every single collaboration does not make sense. So we got to ask yourself, when does it make sense to collaborate with another rapper? Well, the demands and the expectations will greatly differ between professional rappers and hobbyists. Generally, not always, but generally it makes the most sense for hobby rappers to work with other hobby rappers and professional rappers to work with other professional rappers. For an example, consider this proposal for a collaboration. A professional rapper who's worked countless amounts of hours has earned himself 1,000 true fans. He invests money to ensure his music is professionally produced, recorded, mixed, and mastered. He works hard to distribute his music to his fans, DJs, radio stations, bloggers, podcasts, and he does it in a professional manner. And then all of a sudden, he's approached by a hobby rapper who wants to do a collab with him. The hobby rapper has spent very little time building his fan base and only has 10 fans. His songs are poorly recorded, they're not mixed professionally, he's using free beats from producers whose promotional tags are still on them, and his means of distributing his music is posting links to the song on Facebook multiple times and tagging everyone on his friends list. In this scenario, the hobby rapper brings very little to the table and yet is the only one who stands to benefit from this collaboration. Unless the hobby rapper is a phenomenal artist who's going to take this song to a whole new level, or is a personal friend, or just someone the career rapper wants to help out, this matchup just does not make any sense. There's a clear difference in the level of commitment, sacrifice, and investment of each rapper. So here's some things to consider when you're thinking about collaborating with another rapper. Are you both career or hobby rappers? Does the quality of your music match? Do you like their music? Will your subject matter mesh well with each other? Will your style and musical taste mesh well with each other? Will they add value to your song? Will both of your fan bases and connections give you equal increase of exposure? Are they professional? Are they good at communicating and keeping you updated? Will they deliver what you need in a timely manner? And most importantly, are you genuinely excited to work with them, or do you feel obligated and you're just afraid to hurt their feelings and tell them no? And if you're not able to answer these questions, then that might be an indication that you may not know them well enough to make a decision to work with them. And there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of time to get to know them a little better so that you can make a more informed decision on if you want to work with them or not. And here's just a few parting nuggets of wisdom. Never forget why you started rapping in the first place. Most of us, we started rapping because we found out we enjoyed to do it. We have fun doing it. Protect that. Don't let anyone take that from you. If you ever feel like that your rapping is like a job and it's no longer fun and you feel like you're obligated to do it, you're working with people you're not really wanting to work with, don't ignore that gut instinct. Preserve the fun. Don't let people take that fun away from you. There's nothing wrong with telling someone, thank you for your offer, but it's not a good fit for me right now. There's nothing wrong with telling somebody no, or I'm not interested, or you know what, right now I'm just focusing on my solo work. I've had to tell so many rappers that. You know, like, I appreciate the consideration, but I'm trying to find time just to work on my own solo music right now. And that's the God's honest truth. And it's the interesting thing about music. Like, if you think about a painter, you know, you don't really hear about painters collaborating a lot on painting a picture together. And as rappers, we're kind of like painters with words. And there's certainly nothing wrong about you wanting to just paint by yourself. And there's certainly nothing wrong with collaborating with other people as well, when it's a good fit for the both of you and it makes sense. So feel free to work with whomever you want in whatever capacity you want. Just keep all this stuff in mind, and most importantly, have fun. My name is ColeMize with ColeMizeStudios.com, where I strive to make you a better rapper now. And if you're trying to perfect your rap skills, make sure that you get yourself a free copy of my ebook, The #1 Fundamental to Rapping, via the link in the video's description below. And subscribe to this channel for more straight to the point, how to rap video tutorials just like this one. And always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace. Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it, kill it.